and repeat. How about we just walk up to the enemy and press one button that bonks them on the head? Or am I missing the point? Instead, we have to work around this badly designed interface with long cooldown times between each action, like every warrior and monster on the planet suffers from asthma attacks. Actually, let's harp on the combat some more. The massive disconnect between story and gameplay that always gets to me. There's a flashy transition before each fight, so the combat might as well be taking place in some delusional fantasy world brought on by tight hot pants cutting off the flow of blood to the brain. This Hope guy has been established from the start as a whiny, weak, inept, cowardly, socially retarded mummy's boy, so presumably he's the character most of the audience meant to project onto. But then combat starts and he literally pulls a boomerang out of his arse and joins the fray. Consistency is nice. Also, Final Fantasy has generally made an effort to mix the combat up with each game, and this time it makes it very clear that it would prefer to involve the player as little as possible. You only control the party leader directly, and even then I just pick auto attack every round because it's quicker than stacking abilities, and I usually just pick the same ones anyway. Later on there's a paradigm system that lets you change the AI behaviour in battle, but I still feel my grip on events is rather loose, and it all feels about as involving as rock and sock and robots. You know why this game is on 3 discs? Not because it's a complex rollercoaster of an epic, it's because it's padded like a menstruating fire hose. I spent the entirety of the last 5 hours running down 3 different linear corridors. If this were modern warfare, I'd have curb-checked every terrorist in the free world by now. The central plot element has only just been introduced. I only vaguely know what the story's about because I made myself read all that ancillary text blog bullshit. This is not good storytelling. You're supposed to weave exposition into the narrative, not hand the audience a fucking glossary as they walk into the theatre. Some people have told me that FF13 gets good about 20 hours in. You know that's not really a point in its favour, right? Put your hand on a stove for 20 hours and yeah, you'll probably stop feeling the pain, but you'll have done serious damage to yourself. The story is paced like an ant pushing a brick across a desert. The characters are either completely unlikable or act like they're from space, and the art design is like a painting of a fireworks display. Lots of garish colour and flash, but take one step to the side and you'll see it's completely two-dimensional. I played Final Fantasy 13 because I am an unbiased critic. Shut up, I am! And I must give everything a chance to surprise me. After 5 hours, the only thing that surprised me was how I managed that much without chewing off my own face.